Okay, 3 years ago this week, we've talked about this story before. This is a truly classic story. It's not really funny, but it's so crazy that sometimes you laugh instead of crying. An Indonesian woman drowned her now 9-year-old son in the bath, claiming she was worried about his small penis and that it would affect the prospects of a prosperous future. We've mentioned this story sort of in reference to unusual motivations for killings many times, Lewis, and it is indeed time to review the story specifically. This was a 38-year-old woman from the capital of Jakarta who said to police her son had a small penis prior to being circumcised that, I mean, I guess it got even smaller seemingly after the circumcision, and that she said he was going to not have a successful time with what she considered to be a small penis. So she drowned him in the bathtub. Is this logical in any way, or is this a clearly mentally ill individual?
In this case, I would say this is someone who is mentally ill. And I think that's what I said before the last time we discussed this. I don't, there's just nothing else I can point to.
She said that she was fully conscious, fully lucid, and thinking what she considers to be perfectly clearly when she decided to do this. In her mind, the small penis was going to create practical problems for him, and she wanted to put him out of his misery.
Well, that's the problem. Just about everyone who does something crazy because they are crazy, they think what they're doing is normal.
Right. You can't be swayed by that.
Yeah, you can't be swayed by that.
Unbelievable story. And my reaction at the time, and it's the same thing, the small penis may affect his prospects for the future. Killing him will also affect his prospects for the future. And I think that...
Yes, I'd say there's a good chance that this kid could have had a much better chance of growing up to do great things with a penis, and much smaller chance growing up to do great things dead.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that whatsoever. So one of the craziest crime stories, this story and the story of the South Korean teacher who was masturbating in the hallway after punching or beating up a student, these are the two stories that in my mind stick out as of the craziest aberrant actions that we've ever described on the program.
I agree. And also, how can you even tell that a newborn has a small penis, right?
Well, this was a 9-year-old at the time, wasn't it?
It was. Oh, the kid was 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess it may be easier to tell at that point.
Yeah. Although maybe the story was wrong and it's a 9-month-old. Is that possible?
It could be possible. If you would assume that if the circumcision just happened, the kid probably wouldn't be 9. Right?
No, certainly not. That would be an unusual situation. The reports all say that it was a 9-year-old, but
if
right.
the reports say that, I'm sure that was the case.
You believe the reports. Any story about drowning someone for a small penis, I assume is a completely credible and accurate story. That's my instinct.
Well, it happened, didn't it?
It certainly did. All right, we will take a break. Join us on Reddit, davidpakman.com/Reddit. That is REDDIT. Quite a program for you today.
Gamefly is sort of like Netflix for video games. They have over 8,000 new and classic games for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Wii, and a bunch of other platforms. And you can play as many games as you want for one monthly fee. And if you find some games you want to keep, you can buy them for a low used price. There's never any due dates or late fees. And our audience can get a free 30-day trial at gameflyoffer.com/TDPS. The games are shipped directly to you with return envelopes included. There's no contracts, and you can rent games through the mobile app. Get the free 30-day trial for the David Pakman Show audience and support our show by going to gameflyoffer.com/TDPS.